Hey guys, Wells Knight here, bringing you another brand new episode of FTB Horizons Daybreaker, and in today's episode, we're going to be attempting to solve our diamond problem from last episode, and the way that we're going to go about doing that is with a little mod called Equivalent Exchange 3. So there's a few things that we're going to need for this mod. First and foremost, we're going to need this calcinator, and I've got some smooth stone here that it's cooked up and ready to go. We're also going to need some iron. So let's make the calcinator, and then we're also going to need the aludel base, as well as the glass bell, although I need a little bit of glass. There we go. Let's go ahead and make one of those as well. Come on now. There we go. Okay, so that should be basically everything I need to get started. So let's go ahead and put down the aludel base. On top of that, we put the glass bell, and we can put the calcinator right next to it. Now, the calcinator is basically, it's kind of like a furnace. You just put fuel in it, and it will make stuff. So we're going to need to make this thing right here, the Tome of Alchemical Knowledge. And we're going to need minium dust for that. Now, to get minium dust, we need ash, which you can get by, I think cobblestone works. Let's just grab a little bit of cobblestone out of here. There's a whole bunch of different things that you can put in there to actually make it, but I'm going to start with cobble, because I'm pretty sure that works. And we'll find out in just a moment here. Let's see. Does that give us ash? Yes, it does. That will give us some ash. Okay. So, we need ash, and then we need azure dust. And for azure, so let's see, how much azure dust do we need? We need 4 azure dust, which means we need 32 verdant dust. So we need stuff that has an energy value between 64 and 2024. So let's see. What can we use? Let's take a look and see what wood is. That's 32. So that's not going to do the trick. What about lead? Doesn't have it at all. Gold is up there. Gold's up there pretty high, actually. What about lapis? Ooh. Lapis actually has a very high value, and I've got a ton of lapis just basically sitting around doing nothing. So that's probably going to be the best way to go. So let's see here. For verdant dust, we need... Okay, so let's figure out how much ash we're going to need. We need 1 there, we need 4 there, and then we're going to have to cook up a stack of lapis. Okay, that should be pretty doable. Sweet. All right, so let's see here. We've got our ash, good to go, and now we can start cooking up this lapis. That should give us verdant dust. Let's find out and just make sure. And it does. Okay, awesome. I'm going to let that cook up for a little while, guys, and I will be back in just a little bit. All right, guys, I am back. Now, the lapis is still cooking up, but there's a couple things we can do in the meantime while we're waiting on that. I will also need a research station, which I need iron to make. Silly me. There we go. So let's make one of those. We're going to need that after we have our fancy book. And then the last thing is I want to have a structure around this. I don't want it just sitting out in the open doing nothing. So let's figure out where we want to put our equivalent exchange building. Although maybe we could just use this. This could maybe be our... Nah, I don't know. Now, I think we're going to need to leave space inside the building for a rune, which we're going to get to Eventually, we're not there yet. So maybe what we'll do is we'll make it over here. We'll give ourselves some space, put it on the other side of our brass processing building that we made last episode. Maybe that's the best way to go. I think that's what we'll do. And actually, you know what the other thing I could probably do is, if we come in here and I grab a little bit of this brass, I'll bet that we could make ourselves a clockwork shovel, which would probably be quite a bit faster than just kind of doing other things. So then we'll just throw this in here. We'll come over here, go to Tool Assembly, Shovel, Gear, got it, and Shovel, Spring, got it. Let's see how much faster this is. We'll put our little thingy over here, charge that puppy up, and I just realized that I'm almost out of food. There we go. Oh yeah, that's much faster. Alright, let's get all that cleared out. That'll give us plenty of room to work with, and then what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of terraforming right in here to kind of fill that in. So I'm going to get some of this ready, guys, and I will be back in just a little bit. Alright guys, I am back, and we're going to keep this building nice and simple. I think we'll start right about here. We'll give ourselves maybe 7 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then put another one of those down. Then we'll go back maybe 5. And hopefully that will be enough space. I think it will be. Let's build this up maybe 4 high for each of these. And it is starting to get dark. So I'm going to go sleep the night away. I'm going to get some more progress done on this building. And I'll be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back. And we've got this in place. We're making progress. We're getting there. It's not done, but we're getting there. So I think for the base down here, I'm going to put down those detailed cobblestone bricks, kind of like we did for the other building. But then, for the next part, this little bit up here, we're going to go into our chisel mod, and we're going to grab a different material like these oak wood planks, which I think will look actually pretty good as the kind of siding or the walls of the build. That's what we're going to do. So let's go like that, fill that in. And then we'll want to do the same on these sides as well. And of course, I'm just barely out. There we go. Okay, so we've got that done. Now for a floor in here, I'm not really sure what I want to do. Can I chisel? Okay, I didn't think so. Let's see. Maybe we'll use a different material for the floor. I do have plenty of birch. Well, not plenty of it, but I've got enough birch that I could do something else in here, I think. I don't know. It'll be close. Let's see. 5 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 5 by 7. No, I don't have enough birch. Okay. Well, let's maybe try acacia. That might actually look all right. Let's see if we grab a little bit of acacia from over here. And we need 35. So let's see. That'll do. And let's chisel that into something fancy, like maybe these wood panels. That might look pretty good as a floor. Yeah, I think that'll do. And it'll look better if we do that as well. So this will be our equivalent exchange building. Now I need to knock out some room for windows. So we'll do maybe, oh, I don't know. I'm thinking we do like a double window right here. And I'll worry about the rest later. Let's check on our... Okay, our verdant dust is done. So now, the next step is we need to convert that into the next level of dust, which is this stuff. And for that, I need the verdant dust to turn it into azure dust. Oh, you know what? I need a whole nother stack of lapis going. I miscounted. Sad me. Sad face. Okay. So let's get that going. Like so. There we go. And then we can put that in here. And I'll just put a little bit of coal in there. That's going to spit out 2. The rest will have to wait until this is all done. So let's head back to the house and get back to work. Okay. I think maybe we'll do a window here and a window here. We'll do like 2 high windows in this thing. Oh. Come on, jump. There we go. I'll put that one back. And then back here, we can do maybe 2 double windows, I'm thinking. That should do. It's going to look a little weird with the cobblestone like that. Although, now that I'm thinking about it, we could probably work around it a little bit by using carpenter's blocks. So, if we come in here, we can make a few of these. I think 10 will be enough. I don't think I'll need any more than that. And what that'll allow us to do is we can take out these blocks that are right under the window. Or under the windows, I should say. And we can replace those with carpenter's blocks, like that. And then apply this cobblestone texture. Now what that's going to allow us to do... Oh! I derped it. Let's try that again. There we go. What that's going to allow us to do is take a block of another texture, like, for example, these long oak wood planks, and we can put those on top of the windows like that. And that should work. Okay, I think we got them all. Good, good, good. So, we've got that going for us. Now, up here, we need to figure out what we want to do for a roof on this thing. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to make a little staircase that leads up there, just temporarily. And we'll put a little bit of a roof shape on here. Like that. We'll do the same over here. And like so. And then I'm going to use the magic. Well, actually, no, I'm not. I was considering using carpenter's stairs so that we could do a different cobblestone texture for these little parts, but now that I'm thinking about it, I don't think that would be wise because I just don't have that much wood. I just don't have enough. So we'll just do something like that. Ooh. How's that gonna... That's gonna look kind of goofy. I don't know that I like that. I'm almost thinking that this roof needs to come up 1 level higher. In fact, that is exactly what needs to happen. So, let's fix that. So we're going to go 1 level higher on all of this. There we go. We also need a little bit more oak wood than we've got at the moment. Let's take a look at this. How you doing? Still going. Oh, man. That thing is crawling, but that's okay. We'll grab all this good stuff. And actually, do I have a crafting... I do have an extra crafting table. That way I can stop running back and forth to make things. We'll just put you down right here. Alright, let's grab those oak wood logs like this. And we'll just put them one higher in each of the corners. There we go. Now I can put the cobblestone stairs on, and it will look much better, I think, than it did before. Let's just clear out this sand that we were using as scaffolding. And we'll bring that one over. Yeah, that looks much better. Okay. Oh. Come back, you. And I see it's already starting to get dark, which is kind of unfortunate. But that's alright, because I need to make more cobblestone stairs anyway. So we'll just do... Oh. Come on now. There we go. We're going to need a bunch of these, because I think what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the entire roof with these cobblestone stairs. So let's take a little bit of a nap. We'll get right back to it. Shouldn't be all that big of a deal. And I suppose I could also go ahead and grab these. Let's make another batch of window panes. There we go. Oh, that doesn't go in there. That goes in here. There we go. Okay. And you are still going. I have a feeling that thing is going to be going for a little while. That's all right. So, we're going to make some scaffolding to get up there. There we go. Looking good. And we'll just bring that across, put that one down and up. Down and up. And we're just kind of working this in because it'll look better this way. Like so. I can't wait until I actually have some decent resources going so I can make something out of... I can make buildings out of things other than cobble and wood. I mean, this isn't exactly the ideal resources that I'd like to work with, but you know what? You gotta make do with what you got. So that's what we're doing. We'll get that going. Same down here. And then once this is done, we'll have a nice baseline for our roof, kind of the outline done, and then we just gotta fill it in. So that's easy enough. Easy enough indeed. And we've got inventory tweaks in the mod pack, so I shouldn't have to worry about going back into my inventory to restock on blocks or anything like that. It should just happen automatically. Just like that. There we go. So we'll put those in. There we go. That looks great. Now, I do not have any slabs, so let's make a few of those. And we'll put those right here. Just like this. It's not going to be the prettiest building in the world, but it will get the job done. There we go. Not too bad. Not too bad. It'll do. It'll do for what we need it to. And it's still better than just having the stuff sit outside and, you know, collect dust. So it's all good. We'll put a door on it like that. And now, let's go into our chisel and see what options we have for glass panes. I think I'm going to go with the bubble glass, because I've always liked the bubble glass. It's probably my favorite window pane texture from Chisel 2. There we go. And we'll want to do something up there, I think. Let's put a torch up there. And a torch up there. And then maybe what we'll do is fill in the acacia, the ceiling with the acacia tiles as well. Like right at this level. Just to cover up that ugly roof. We won't need the space up there. And you've got the torches up there to prevent anything really nasty from spawning, so I think that'll work fine. And then we'll just put a couple torches like that to keep the nasties out. Alright, so that is good. Now it just comes down to the verdant dust and processing all that good stuff. So guys, I'm going to let this stuff finish up, and I will be back in just a moment. Alright guys, I am back. We've got our 4 azure dust, so now we can put that in here, and that should refine itself into this minium dust, which it did. And now if we take that and put a book in as well, that should come out as the Tome of Alchemical Knowledge, which is super important for this mod. So let's take a look at that. Okay. And this is basically our research book. Let's go ahead and grab... Oh, I hope that thing... Okay, good. I was worried it was going to shatter and that I'd never be able to use it again. Okay, so we've got our stuff. Let's haul that over here. And I think we'll put the research table here, the calcinator over there, and this thingy right here. Now, if we put the research book in and add some, no? Oh, I'm sorry, research book in that side, and add stuff to it on this side, it's going to go ahead and consume that item. It says it also binds the book to me, but basically now I have this researched. So I should be able to make stuff using this book, although there are a few more steps and things that need to be done first. So one of the things that we're going to have to do is just basically research a ton of different things, sticks and coal and all sorts of crazy stuff, basically all the base materials, so that we can kind of deck out our research book and get things researched. But we'll have to do a little bit more of the research and all that kind of stuff in the next episode, I think, because we are pretty much out of time for this one. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.